Hello everyone, welcome back to Changfied YouTube channel, your trusted source for latest updates across South Sudan and beyond. Well, one of the biggest political stories this week is the response from three important international partners known as the Troika. The Troika is made up of the United States, the United Kingdom, and Norway. These three countries have supported South Sudan for many years, especially during the peace process and after independence. During a meeting of South Sudan Peace Monitoring Body, a representative of the Troika shared their position on recent changes approved by the country parliament. Their main message was straightforward. They believe that if the 2018 peace agreement is going to be changed, every group that signed the agreement should be included in this discussion. Well, according to the Troika, no single party should decide on major changes without consulting the other signatories. The representatives stressed that the peace agreement remain the legal and political foundation of the current transitional government. Although they acknowledge that many parts of the agreement have not been fully implemented, they said it continues to provide the framework that guide the country transition. So, why is the peace agreement so important in South Sudan? To understand why this comment matter, it is helpful to look back at the peace agreement itself. South Sudan has experienced years of political conflict and violence since gaining independence in 2011. After several rounds of negotiation, political leaders reached the revitalized peace agreement in 2018. The agreement was designed to end fighting, bring former rival into one government, reform national institution, unified army force, write a permanent constitution, and eventually organize democratic election. Many South Sudanese welcomed the agreement because they hoped it would finally bring peace after a year of suffering. However, implementing such a large agreement has not been easy. Some parts move forward while others face delay. This has led to continuing disagreement between political leaders over how quickly the remaining tasks can be completed. They look at the recent change approved by Parliament. This week, South Sudan's parliament approved amendment connected to the peace agreement. Among the changes, some activities that were originally expected before elections, including completing a permanent constitution and conducting a national population census, would now take place after the planned election. Supporters of the changes argue that the adjustment can help keep the election timetable on track. They believe that delaying certain activities could allow the country to move forward with voting later this year. However, not everyone agrees. Some opposition groups believe these changes could affect important part of the peace process. They argue that several key commitments should be completed before citizens go to the poll. This disagreement has become one of the main political debates in South Sudan today. International partners emphasize that political dialogue remains essential. They encourage leaders from all sides to continue talking instead of making important decisions without broad consultation. According to their view, successful peace depends not only on written agreement but also on trust between political leaders. Dialogue allows different opinions to be heard and gives all parties an opportunity to participate in decisions that affect the country's future. Many peace experts have often that agreement work best when every major stakeholders feel included in the process. Without inclusion, disagreement may continue even after new decisions are made. Another issue raised during the discussion concerned the current political environment. International representatives noted that genuine political dialogue requires participation from all major parties. They expressed concern that meaningful discussions become more difficult when important political actors are unable to participate fully. Their position is that broad political participation helps strengthen confidence in both the peace process and future election. Political competition is expected in every democracy, but peaceful competition depends on communication, compromise, and respect among different political groups. Many observers believe that these elements will be important as South Sudan moves closer to its first general election since independence. South Sudan is preparing for election expected in December 2026. If they take place as planned, this election would represent a major milestone in the country's story. Government institutions have continued making preparation, including registering political parties and organizing election planning. At the same time, debate continues over whether every condition required by the peace agreement has been completed. Some leaders believe the country should proceed with election according to schedule. Others believe additional preparations are necessary before voting begins. These different opinions have created an active national discussion about the best path forward. Supporters of the current election timetable said the country cannot continue postponing election forever. They believe citizens deserve an opportunity to choose their leader through the ballot box. From their perspective, continuing the transition indefinitely could create uncertainty. On the other hand, critics argue that successful election require more than setting a voting date. They say issues such as security, reform, institutional development, constitutional progress, and public confidence should also receive careful attention before voting begins. These different viewpoints demonstrate how complex the situation remains. Both sides express support for peace, but they differ on the best way to achieve stable and credible election. Why the international community is paying attention to this? South Sudan's political future matters not only to its own citizens, but also to neighboring countries and international partners. A peaceful and stable South Sudan continues to regional security, economic cooperation, and humanitarian progress. Many international organizations and partners countries have invested significant time and resources in supporting peace efforts over the past several years. For this reason, development related to the peace agreement continue to receive close international attention. Foreign partners generally encourage dialogue, compromise, and peaceful political solution rather than confrontation. Ultimately, however, decisions about South Sudan's future belong to South Sudanese institutions and leaders. As South Sudan moves toward another important chapter in its story, the coming month will likely shape the country's political direction for years to come. The debate over the peace agreement highlights both the progress that has been made and the challenges that still remain. Many citizens continue hoping that political leaders from every side will work together peacefully, respect dialogue, and place the interests of the nation above political differences. Whether through continued negotiations, successful implementation of reform, or peaceful election, the shared goal remains a stable, secure, and prosperous South Sudan. If you are new to Changfied YouTube channel, I will ask you to help the channel by subscribing, turn on the notification bell, so whenever we upload a new video, you can be notified. Thank you for watching. Let me meet on the next video.